Hi guys, I'm Shruti Mahant and we are almost there. We are almost at the end but not quite yet. Right now we're gonna watch Supernatural season 15 episode 19.5 I guess. It is the retrospective episode of Supernatural right before the finale, which is The Long Road Home. And it's a documentary style episode which is gonna be, I guess, showing us the entire journey from the beginning to up until now, right before the end. And it's past midnight, by the way. It's the night of the day that the episodes retrospective and the finale aired. I had a couple of tasks to complete and I did complete them. I have a surprise for the reaction of the finale, which I will reveal in the finale. But for now, we're watching this and I have a burger and french fries. I have another burger. I don't think I can finish two in one episode alone. I'm just gonna aim for one, and I've kind of decorated the burger like a turducken. So yeah, but mine is, a veggie burger. It doesn't have any meat because I'm vegetarian. But this is what Sam and Dean eat. Their amazing greasy diet. Although not Sam so much. It's more Dean, but they do both eat this, and it is kind of the trademark diet. So I'm gonna eat this too, and I'm really hungry. So yeah. Alright, let's launch right into it. I don't want to talk too much in this one. I want to save all of that for the next one, for the finale. So let's get to it then.
My name is Dean Winchester. The big fella in there is my brother Sam. We kill monsters.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
15 years is the longest I've ever done anything.
Longest I'll ever do it.
Oh, you watching us?
It really is a family.
This right here? This is all right.
And it was just a blast.
It's been a great experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I mean, you're my favorite show.
Loves.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be crying the entire time today.
So I get charged for this therapy or what?
I like this play. I do love a good buddy comedy.
We're here, you sons of bitches. We're back, baby. Come and get it. Don't you cry.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
What people then gravitated to more than just the world that these two brothers were in was the relationship that these two brothers had. And Kripke knew that from the
Game
very
about
beginning.
family.
We got work to do.
100,000 volts. Damn. Yeah, I want this raw head extra freaking crispy.
They're average Joes, essentially. There's nothing spectacular about them aside from his hair. And that's, I bought it in season 6.
It's true. It's normal people fighting the abnormal.
It was the Luke Skywalker and Han Solo dynamic.
We should get now started.
Man, you really know how to have fun, don't you, Kirby?
From the car to the towns that we go through to the diet that these guys have.
Hey, Tuesday, pig in a poke.
To the clothes they wear, all of it creates this world and it creates this image, this back roads Americana story.
Go team.
Of these two brothers that are against all odds.
This line of work.
It is true. Supernatural has changed my
I'll kill anything.
perspective of, not perspective, but my image of America.
tell you the
At
truth, I
least
wasn't sure
it's
if we should
broadened
come.
it.
Nonsense. Your daddy needs help. Yeah, the last time we saw you, I mean, you did threaten to blast him full of buckshot. I think Fox woke up in a pine bottle. Not a demon either, you know.
That it immediately made that character a keeper.
Hey, Sammy.
It is remarkable that Sam and Dean's true father was
hard
their
to show. I
adoptive
mean, there's so
father,
many
and
themes
they
that we've
then
done.
went on
Oh,
to have a
fantastic.
child that they adopted.
Love, I think, is probably the biggest thing, just the love these brothers have for each other.
They're welcome because of who they are, because of their humanity and what they're
Yeah.
willing to fight for.
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it together.
It's so real what they have and what's anchored the show for so many years that people really do feel like they're watching their family.
Maybe we are each other's Achilles heel.
I love seeing these characters go through all these difficulties and they can relate to the difficulties in their own life.
I just know we're all we've got.
If you love the Winchesters, you love the show. And that's the way it is. That's what it's about.
I won't let you down. I know it. And you're the second best hunter on the planet.
And we do care. I care deeply about Sam and Dean Winchester. And so I get to see them go through their struggles and try and come out better on the other side.
Sammy? Thank God.
I thought it'd be too easy if someone really powerful could come in and save them.
I see you told the demons where the sword is.
Well, if they intend to.
And then the thought popped in my head, which is like, you can have angels, just make them dicks.
No more jokes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Keep mouthing off or break more.
Sakura is one of the biggest things.
His opening scene is kissing a banker under a crossroads.
I don't mind. No, I don't think so.
Going.
All right.
From the
Which I thought
first
was pretty
moment,
much hysterical.
Crowley was
Enjoy the
always a
evening well.
unique demon.
See you in 10 years.
I think in the evolution of the character, he went from being an obvious villain type who was using the Winchesters. You have less than 1 minute before a very dear friend of yours snuffs it. To ultimately joining forces with them as often as possible.
Fine, but then the angel tablet comes to us.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you're a douchebag and no
Just watch
douchebags should
this
have that much
episode.
power.
He ended up caring about the Winchesters, despite himself.
We've been down before, but this, I mean, I don't even know where to start. Oh, come on!
He pauses a lot.
Long, drawn out sentences. In fact, you get more if you phrase it properly.
I just want to see a scene between him and Shatner. I just want to see it.
Just gonna sit there?
Son of a bitch.
Yes, I know. Completely worth your salt. I'm a hell of a guy. Hello, boys. Again.
Cassio, by far, had the greatest entrance of any character in the entire run of the show.
As I'm walking through
Well,
the barn
the
doors,
greatest one is
overhead
the OG
lamps
Death.
are
I think
exploding
Gas
because I'm
is
such a
second
powerful
best.
character. Bobby and Dean are firing shotguns at me, get stabbed, and I thought, God, if this is what it's going to be like on this show, I don't know how much of it I can take.
Who are you?
He was just meant to be this very...
That has grown into his just complete inability to recognize humor or sarcasm.
I'm told you came here in an automobile. What was that like?
Slow. I haven't been around humans in thousands of years. I don't really understand how they operate as beings.
I think I'm starting to feel something.
I come across as awkward and wooden,
And how about you, handsome?
and I don't fit in. I'm a fish out of water.
Oh, dude, she is into you. We've been looking for teachable moments.
He's the third brother.
You and Dean have a habit of exceeding my
Exactly, he's the third
Seems
brother.
grateful to have anybody pick up arms and go to battle alongside
It's
him.
supposed to be
and his brother.
romantic.
Hey, ass butt.
Oh, that icon.
Ass butt?
Has been gratifying over the years.
But you're always there, you know? You're a brother, Cass. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
The world all around you is, coming to an end, figuratively or literally.
You need to keep fighting.
In fiction and in real life.
We're fighting for you, Cass.
But you always have your family.
We don't leave family behind.
and all manner of supernatural lore.
Angels.
I just watched this episode too.
And those are things that capture our imaginations.
Oh, I never realized that blood circle.
Most people resonate with the idea
Out of
that
which
there is more
Lucifer
than
came
just
out.
this.
Looks like a turducken. Top.
The mythology is huge. It could be different universes. It could be the empty,
Nothing
Yeah.
empty.
Especially
the
when it comes
apocalypse
to
world,
Jack.
but like with these
And
super
Gaia.
fun sci-fi elements, which I think everybody enjoys.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this? Hole in reality to a bombed-out apocalypse world? We go with 11. Sounds right.
I think some of the more interesting storylines on Supernatural have been where we have taken the biggest risk.
Supernatural has everything.
Oh,
Life,
200
death,
episodes.
resurrection, all set to music you can really tap your toe to.
So fun?
French Mistake, I think, is as good as any episode of anything on television.
Why would anybody want to
Yeah.
watch our lives? Well, I mean, according to
Absolutely
Andrew, not
agree with both.
We
It's
are
the
all,
craziest
in
thing.
a weird way,
one of the craziest
playing
things
heightened
that
versions of
Supernatural has
ourselves,
done.
satirizing the show.
What's the deal with all this TV crap?
It ended up being one of our most beloved
Makes me wish
episodes of all
there
time.
was
You guys wanna
part 2
run lines,
of French Mistake because it
Misha.
is an actual alternate universe that existed, as we found out.
Misha, Jensen, what's up with the names around here?
Once it worked, we just were like, there is no too far.
Wow, Eric, thanks for
Yeah.
Of course.
Eric Kripke, the show creator, gets shot in the episode. And it's absolutely magical to work on something like that and super fun to be a part of.
Hey there, Sam. What's happening? Just the end of the world. What the hell?
Doctor?
Doctor? Ow!
Seriously.
What?
Seriously?
Let's take some swings above
I
our
would
weight.
really consider
Come on.
shows like
And it was
that
just a blast.
competition for Supernatural.
Oh, crap.
I don't think we killed the trickster.
And we were really committed to being smart and funny and then playing with form.
His name is Sammy. I'm Big Brother Dean.
They allow the show, the actors, the crew, and everyone else to really stretch in ways that not just that we don't do very often, but like most shows don't do very often.
There is no singing in Supernatural.
Yeah, right.
This is Marie's interpretation.
And I think they've always resonated with the fans because these are the little gems, the little
Oh,
gifts.
yeah.
How do I look?
Another one of the crazy ones.
Okay.
Scooby Natural. This episode happened, I was like, this show is on crack.
Scooby Natural?
Yeah.
Why not?
I would do a whole season of Scooby Natural.
Yeah.
Batman.
The loyalty that they have, you know, there's always Sam and Dean, but I always used to talk about, yeah, but this most important character is this relationship between them.
Do it. Or I
I almost thought he was
All
going
you
to
need
say
is that one
baby.
And that's what they have.
Forgive me.
They always come back together. The love that they have for each other is so strong that nothing can really tear them apart.
You sacrifice everything for me. Don't you think I do the same for you?
That's really the heart and the soul of the show, and then why we've lasted as long as we have.
You're my good
Literally,
brother.
primordial
There's
beings
nothing
have been
I wouldn't do
incapable
for you.
of separating them.
There's one scene where Dean gets in a fight, and you just see it from inside the car. It disappear, come up from the front bumper, fight.
The Impala gets its share of love.
Baby
It was
is
nice
one of
to
the
give a
best
proper shout out.
things I've
By
ever
the
watched.
way, you've done good. You get an episode.
What an episode, seriously.
So many good characters.
Sam said you're dead. Yeah, I don't like to speak ill of people, but Sam is a big fat liar.
Mark Pellegrino as Lucifer is fantastic.
And like freakishly tall, so.
Just a joy to write for.
Oh, look at this. All the people I love to torture in the same room.
He's probably the most intimidating person on paper.
If you're looking for a win, I stomped on her face till the white meat showed,
and then set her on fire just in case.
He was the original Lucifer. He's so talented and so good.
A fiddle of gold against your soul says I'm better than you.
I just
So
have to
many
say,
interesting,
watching him
odd characters.
one more time in the second last episode
Death, which
was
is just such a
something that
brilliant
was
casting.
really special to me.
If a bacterium sat at your table and started to get smirk.
Oh
When we were
yeah,
shooting
damn.
the scene of death coming at the end of season 5, there was a Steadicam shot when we walked down the street.
There it is.
Guy bumps
The
into
best
him, he brushes. The man has a heart attack. It's like the most terrifying scene.
Sam and Dean traded soulful looks.
We introduced this idea of Chuck,
Dean pushed the doorbell.
where Chuck is actually writing the supernatural books.
This is so much more
Just early?
sinister after
Fine.
knowing that
I'm Dean,
Chuck
this is
had
Sam.
been actually
Dean, Sam, you've been
writing
writing.
all of this.
When Chuck was introduced, he wasn't
Like
God.
him.
He was just a prophet, but he was great.
Being a prophet
But then Chuck took
was
a
all
turn.
was all lie.
Little do we know now how much of an impact that would have ultimately on the entire series.
Everything.
This is what I was talking about.
Rowena is a great witch.
Yeah, Rowena's
Magic is
one
her
of the best
everything in a way. It's her god.
additions to Supernatural.
To what? Control the likes of a bored king and a wayward angel?
He says goodbye, boys. Goodbye, boys. And I was like, thank you. I get to look back beatifically and then kill myself.
Oh man. The greater good.
They know that this is the end, right, of everything.
I can never see
No matter
that
what,
or
the
hear
universe
that
heals you. No matter
phase.
how hard it is, no matter what
and
sacrifice.
not think of that
There is a
phrase
want and a desire to
belonging
do the right
to
thing.
the world.
The souls are in there.
Couple 100,000.
You know, if Sam and Dean can go up against God and the devil and this and that and still fight, then I can too.
Good luck.
Okay, let's do this.
Fighting is so important. It's just something that has been instilled in me because of Supernatural. Oh my goodness, they're talking about Jack. Rising sun.
Jack.
Oh yes.
It is Jack, right?
With Jack, you've got a kid who's pretty conflicted.
No!
You don't say.
He's half human, he's half archangel. He's born with, I think, a very specific fate.
Are you alright?
I was scared. And when I get scared, things happen.
What I liked about Jack's character right away was that we had no idea if he was going to go good or bad.
Listen, there's one thing Dean respects. It's effort. Sam sees a lot of himself in Jack.
Yeah.
He feels a specific empathy for Jack and his position. So come along. Help us out. Let's go be the good guys.
It took Dean a long time to kind of come around and accepting Jack for what he is.
He always wanted to belong, and I think that was the thing that was driving him the most, was wanting to be part of a family.
Hello. Jack?
It's really him. And I thought that was incredibly important for his character in terms of accepting of who and what he was within the Brotherhood.
You were gonna help me once, weren't you?
Jack is Sam's
Get me to Sam. We can stop this
ultimate
before it's too late.
redemption. His
One of the things
most
that draws people to the
cathartic
show is that they watch these characters who are fighting these epic forces of evil and who are trying to do their best.
everything.
But they're also heroes.
making up
who will all be
for
hunted.
what had been
We'll all
done
be
to
killed.
him by
We're dying
John
for.
when he was a child.
This is it.
It's their job,
You know,
and they view it that way.
Redeem that.
It's what they do.
Not just himself,
and they know
but
they're good at
redeem
it.
that by giving all he has to Jack as a father.
So it's not fearlessness so much as it's just the acceptance of that fear and seeing it for what it is and saying, okay, I acknowledge this fear. What am I going to do about it? You know I'd never hurt you. Not really. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about courage. It takes a lot of courage to raise a child like Jack.
Devil may care.
Especially
The angels.
when he's
I want a name.
the son
Like,
of
yeah, today might be a good day
the
to die.
archangel who
And if I go
tortured you in
down,
hell for
I'm
180
taking some
years.
monsters with me.
can come see all yours.
That's what this is about, you yahoos hunt people.
Like, look, you're probably not gonna win, but go down swinging anyway.
Defiance.
And go down together.
Are you a cop? If I tell you, you promise not to make me into an ashtray.
I personally never thought Mary ever had a maternal bone in her body. Just
With Lebanon, it's the 300th episode, which
fantasies
is
of
amazing.
motherhood.
Supernatural's always been a show about family. But more than that, it was a chance to put the family back
This
together.
is another one of those, like Baby, one of the best things I've ever seen.
And when I found out what the story was...
About Mom.
Sam? Dean?
Mary.
I just remember thinking that is perfect. This moment of happiness, of having the family all together, even if it's for one dinner.
Near as I can tell, we have two choices. We can think about what's coming, or we can be grateful for this time that we have together. I choose grateful.
To see Mom, Dad, Sam and Dean.
Hey, Mark.
This has been a very long journey for he and I, and for a lot of other folks here.
Can you tell everything?
And it's emotional.
Goodbye, boys.
People are really starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it. You do anything for a long period of time, you kind of feel it when it comes to an end.
The goal of season 15 is wrapping up all our myth pieces.
C4, Hunter's best friend.
Thanks, Garth.
And come up with an ending that's satisfying to us and also satisfying to the audience.
What you did.
It was nothing.
Nothing. You saved us. That's being a hero.
I guess I learned from the best.
What Sam and Dean are fighting against is this idea that there's a grand plan that you have no control over. Fate has largely been their enemy.
Just makes you think of all of it, everything that we've done. What did it even mean?
It's a 15-year-long story of these two guys finding independence.
We still saved people.
They were battling for their own freedom and freedom of humanity, really.
Free will
from
is
monsters, but also
so
from
important.
the control of gods
That
and
is
angels.
one more thing that Supernatural has taught me. Although it's something that I already knew and was fighting for,
Even
but
when
it
the
gave
story
me
is
that much
written,
more of a reason
you can write your own ending.
for it.
We will never give you
And
the
that
ending
was
that you
nice.
want.
I just hope that the
But they're
fans
gonna
watching
preface the
this final
final
episode feel satisfied and grateful that they've been on this journey with us.
Been waiting a long time for this fight. It's up to you boys now. You finished what I started.
For the fans, specifically, I hope they feel how much he and I and everybody here just want to say thank you.
I'm good with who I am. I'm good with who you are. Because our lives, they're ours.
I think ultimately the people we have to satisfy are really ourselves as the storytellers, and then just these characters.
So what, I just die? You saved the world, son. Knowing the people who create this show, they will find something of lasting value to say.
What you call dying, I call leaving a legacy.
I hope that people know the show ending doesn't mean that what it created needs to ever disappear.
You fought for us. You loved us. That's enough.
I really hope that the fans are really satisfied with the finale.
It was us.
There's been so much care going into this last season.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, man. That's us.
I hope people understand just how much love went into the making of this show.
We're the best in the world. So I say we go out there and we kick some ass.
I hope they
You want to say anything?
understand how much love went into us watching it as well.
You say thank you.
It's been an honor of a lifetime. I've, had experiences that I'll never forget. It'll always be a part of me.
You said goodbye.
I don't think I will say goodbye to Dean Winchester because he's coming with me the rest of my life. So there's that.
You know what? they say, all good things must come to an end.
We set out to tell this scary little story that people have so responded to it and have created this sort of really beautiful thing out of it is something that I'll be proud of for the rest of my life.
Here's to running into you guys on the other side. It's been this amazing ride. I've had so many experiences that I never dreamed of having.
Bobby's right. Tomorrow we hunt the devil. This is our last night on Earth.
I think the family that was created through this show and the loyalty of a lot of people and the friendships I've made, that's the big takeaway for me.
I know where to place my bets.
It's something that will never leave me.
It's on you.
You, big, beautiful,
lumbering piles of flannel.
I'm just happy to have a small part in what this show has been.
This is it.
It's more than just
I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think this has been a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it's something I'm just really, really lucky to be a part of.
I believe in you, Dean. So please, believe in me too.
We're thinking about the end of a really long and really meaningful chapter in our lives.
Okay, guys. I need to say something.
And I'm deeply grateful to have been a part of it. You don't have to say it.
I heard your prayer.
It's hard to put into words because we loved it. And we love these characters and we love the story and we love the people that we tell the story with.
Let's go home. You know what? We are home.
Life has changed so much in 15 years. So I gave it everything I had. And I hope that somebody would enjoy it. And we found some people who did. And I'm
Thankfully.
I'm eternally grateful.
What am I supposed to do? Keep fighting.
Fighting, that's the big lesson to take out of it, you know? I'm so glad this retrospective was made right before the finale, because I was around for the last one as well, right before season 10 started. A very special supernatural special, and now this, the long road home, and it truly is a long road home. I've always considered supernatural home. So watching supernatural feels like coming home, and it'll always be my home in here, always. Yeah, I'm gonna save the emotion for the finale, and I'll keep working on this because I'm a slow eater and it takes me time, and right now I'm gonna have to charge up the battery of the camera, which is also gonna take time. So yeah, there's a bit of a pause or a bit of a break between watching this and watching the finale. I might even rest for a little while or not, I don't know. I might just keep eating. Yeah, the finale is now the only thing left to watch. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. I don't wanna stretch this one too long because I want to spend more time talking at the end of the finale. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit, and I have a surprise. Alright, goodbye until Carry On comes around.